Recording in
Happy
progress.
birthday, Jen! It is
My
Jen's
birthday.
birthday today. She is
Yay!
65. And I have loved every moment that I've spent with you in the last, I don't know how many years, 15, something like that.
Yeah,
No, oh,
15.
longer than that. Longer than that.
Well, I'm
No,
16. Yeah, it's
close.
before then, before Isogenics, maybe 17,
Yeah, yeah,
18.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I've loved every moment and of the wisdom that you've been able to share with
Oh,
me, Jen. It's just been an absolute blessing. And
thank you.
I really wanted to add to that because now, you're doing some incredible work, interviewing and talking to women on your podcast. And I've been listening to some of those, and I'm so inspired by
Oh, thank you.
how you get to talk to some of these people. I know a couple that are coming up and I'm like, whoa, you just put yourself out there, and
Yeah.
no one is too big for you to talk to.
No, if I
um
want to talk to them, I just open the door.
yeah,
And
yeah,
yeah, no, I've talked to amazing women already, and there's so many cool ones coming. It's
yeah.
just, and it's a
So
matter of timing. Some of them, like Jacinda Ahern, she said to check back now. And so I emailed her yesterday, just waiting to line that up because she was launching her documentary. Like, I've got so many cool ones in the pipeline. It's,
absolutely.
yeah.
I've actually just thought of an ultra runner who's just launched something new. And as I'm listening to them at the end of them, Jen says, if you think of anybody, who has a story to tell, and who is in that 50 plus age group, who has the wisdom to share back. And
Mm,
I always think of different people. And I just think that this community we have, within these health groups, need to know what you're doing and the good
mm.
stuff you're doing, and absolutely go look for Jen's
I'll put a link
podcast. Yeah,
below.
yeah, yeah.
I'm interviewing women all around the world. I interviewed a German woman last night who's done her PhD in cultural studies, and she made a documentary little mini movie thing about women taking down women, how women stab each other in the back instead of lifting each other up and stuff. And it was just like
Yeah.
amazing piece of work. Like,
Yeah.
just it just was like, yeah, it's crazy. I'm loving it. I'm loving this chapter of my life so much.
Yeah.
It's
So good.
really cool work.
And
Document their
where
stories.
and the beauty of it is now there is, I think, over 60 of them in there,
Yeah,
it's around
yeah.
about 60. And I don't follow 1 to 60. I've just been literally opening it up and seeing what jumps out at me. And when you interviewed the woman who from the UK, who's a runner,
Oh,
who's had
yeah,
breast
yeah, yeah.
cancer and
Louise
chose
Butcher
to have, yeah, that was amazing.
at both breast.
Um,
Yeah, she's got, if you follow her on socials, she's now got other women around the world who've had the same breast
yeah,
cancer surgery as her running topless. She
yes.
started a movement of these women just feeling free to run marathons or do whatever topless. It's so good. It's
And
just
I've
empowering.
told people, I know, and I've told people that story about the fact
Mhm.
that, she talks about her scars, and she said, if you have a accident or an operation or anything else, or you get bitten by a shark and
Yeah,
survive,
you'd be going, look,
show
I
it off.
survived.
No,
I
no.
know.
And that's exactly what women
Oh,
like that should be doing. Look, I
I agree.
survived.
That was a
So
life-changing moment for me. When she said that, I went, you are so right. There's so much
yeah,
shame attached to
yes,
women and breast cancer and any those kind of things. And it was like, oh, fuck, she nailed it. Like, that was
yeah,
such a good, she's a good chick. She's a good chick.
yeah,
And she's found her calling. Who knew? What a
yeah,
gift in breast cancer.
yeah.
What a gift.
Yeah. And
Cutting
as I was
it
telling someone
across.
the other day, she said the last 5 years of her life have been the richest
Yeah,
and the best. And she's learned so much. It's
yeah,
just incredible.
yeah.
So Jen, the one thing that I wanted to also ask you about was, I know that you do a beautiful thing, which is you take the week of your birthday just to do a bit of reflection and
Mm.
thinking of where you're at. And so talk a little bit around that for us, so other people to maybe think the same thing. It may be solstices, it may be
Yeah.
different times, but to do that is to stop and just be quiet for a minute and think. Yeah.
Well, milestones kind of can mess with our brain in a good way. We can make them like a pattern interrupt. So we just do life. We live on bloody automatic the majority of the time. However, milestones like birthdays or anniversaries, I mindfully solstice and equinox, take time. And it doesn't have to be a big lot of time, but I see them as contemplating times. And so it's my birthday this week or today, but I thought I'm going to have a birthday week this week for 65. And uh, just contemplating, and I was going through the normal goals thing. I don't want to do the what do I want to achieve or any of those. That's not where I'm at the moment energetically. And I went, how do I want to feel in a year's time? And so we know that your thoughts create your feelings, which create your actions, which give you your results. And so my normal thinking from business or life, health, everything is like, if I want a different result, I have to change my thoughts because my thoughts create my feelings, which create my actions, which create my results. And so, like I've been focused differently this year leading into 65 because I wanted to, have a play with my health. So I've been very more, not very disciplined, but more disciplined than normal in some areas. And that's been great. And that's all tick, tick, tick. However, feelings are huge. They're part of the equation. So I thought, well, what if I want to lead with feelings, it's like, okay, well, I want to feel how I want to feel in the next year, really purposeful and um, uh, satisfied, with the impact that I'm having and stuff like that. So then it's, well, how do I achieve that? And it's not like I want to go and conquer the world and have the top podcast or any of those things. It's just how do I want to feel, the interactions I'm having with other women and being able to impact women around the world. So it's like, great. Well, then the thoughts and that I'm having on a daily basis, is it taking me towards that place where I feel that way in 12 months' time, or is it taking me away from that goal? And so it's no different to normal goal setting, except I'm focusing on the feeling more than
Mhm.
the achieving thing. And yeah, I like to dig around and contemplate, but milestones are like pattern interrupts naturally. They're normal times that we will do a little, whether you're doing it consciously or not, they'll be a little, where am I going? What am I doing? And so
Yeah,
they're the time to anchor something different. So you
yeah.
can steer, that ship in whatever direction you want to do it. So yeah, that's where I'm playing with this year. Yeah, how do I
Uh,
want to feel in
I
12 months?
I really admire that, and I love it, and I am embracing it myself to really take that time to just stop and look at, because it's so easy just to live the same year
We
over and
live on
over and
automatic.
over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then that's okay. However, I want a really fulfilled life. And if I can dig into some different other stuff, I
yeah,
will.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it is. I love the fact that you say that's okay, because it is. Because some people, when it comes towards the end of their life, are going to say, I have absolutely ticked every box of what
Mm,
I've wanted to do because I wanted to, and then they will give their story, and that's the way they wanted to live their life, and that's okay. But
mm.
if there's a little bit
I
inside
don't
of
want to
you
die
that's going,
wondering.
yeah,
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 I won't die
yeah,
wondering.
yeah,
I'll open every door. And look,
yeah,
some doors you walk through and some you don't, but
yeah,
I'll open them all
yeah,
to have a look.
yeah. I love it. Thank
Yeah,
you, Jen. Thank you for
pleasure.
taking time out for us all on your birthday. We really
My
appreciate that.
pleasure. All
Enjoy
good.
the rest of your
Yeah,
day.
I'm curious if you could think what you wanted to feel in the next 12 months, how you wanted to feel in the next 12 months. Tell us below. I am curious
Yeah,
because, yeah, you could just do some tweaks if you
hmm,
choose. You don't have to, but if you do, we would love to support you with that.
I love that.
Yeah,
Okay,
cool.
so you'll see below Jen's podcast that I highly recommend, and let's start a little bit of a flow. I will pop mine in there a year from now.
Cool.
Enjoy.
Awesome.
Thank you, Jen. Okay, love
Yeah.
you lots. Thank
Bye bye.
you.
Love you too.
Bye. Bye
Yeah.
bye.